Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Advanced Captain's Edition. So last episode was the end of the Nebula Drifter. I kinda got confused a bit too much. My multitasking skills weren't up to the task of dealing with boarders and missile launch type weapons on my own and backup battery and other such power management stuff. And we ended up dying, but hey, that happened in the past. Now we got a new ship, another one in the line of our collab between me and Anistuffs. This one, once again, featuring custom artillery. We've seen beams, we've seen bombs. We're now back to bombs, but with a twist. Let's click new game. You can really see our new ship, Mother Hen. I was in charge for the name here, and description is for now a placeholder. A Federation medevac, now burdened with not only saving soldiers, but the entire Federation. The reason why this is subject to change is because Ani is usually in charge of creating the lore and descriptions and stuff like that, and well, I needed a ship, and this one was pretty much ready to go. Just didn't have the lore and set descriptions in yet, so I cobbled up something together for now just as a placeholder. Maybe if he likes it, he'll stay that way. If he doesn't, we'll change it. Like I said, he's in charge of writing stories, not me. I'm just here doing all the other work. Anyway, Federation medevac. Nothing too new or interesting other than instead of a med base / clone bay, you start off with a reconstructive teleporter. And because you're a boarding ship, but you start off with human boarders rather than your standard, I don't know, Lanius and Manti. Ship starts with artillery, you can see it here. Makes sense for a medevac ship to have some healing potential, right? This one being a healing cluster bomb. Teleports 3 bombs filled with nano medbots to heal injured crew. Impact deals 2 ion damage. I had to force it in somewhere. Like I said, that could also change. You can see the cooldowns to the right. Level 1 is 40, level 2 32, etc, etc. So you might want to level it up a little bit if you don't want the fight to end before your crew is dead. Don't worry, the bombs have a long fuse time to it. So what does that mean? Well, the bombs fire and they show up on the enemy ship, but they don't explode for another 5 seconds, so you can get your crew into all the correct rooms, which is handy if you want to actually make use of that weapon. It doesn't heal enemy crew, because that would be weird and stupid. There's custom events for this thing, and by custom I mean there are normal events which I added blue options to. Not just me, I had some help from Taxi Service and Rad82 helping me out with the writing on those, because I once again got confused a little bit. Now noticing that I didn't properly align the floor image. That's okay. I'll get that done in a second. Well, not now, but in the final version it will be done. What else? So, not too many weapons because you'll be relying on boarding for the start. Federation medevac shouldn't be armed to the teeth. I originally started this one out with 3 crew members. Only did some test runs. Said you can't really heal damage in the early part, so an extra crew member would be handy. Kind of doubtful because now you already got 4 people. You can jam your teleport and immediately board over. But hey, I'm not the one that goes over balancing, so. And I think that is all that I have to say about it. So before we get started again, I have to check up on my recording because it's acting up seriously. Alright, everything was looking good. Let's get started. Okay, socialize crew with the humans. Beacon network. Cool. Starting off with a map update. Nice. So you do have full power for everything, even though you only start with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. It's kind of important to get everything powered up, right? So, the way this usually is probably going to work is get those all into your teleporter, and yeah, this is fun, right? 2 stores, and I can't do anything with both of them. Yeah, well. Long range scanner is pretty nifty, but I can't really afford getting rid of my normal stuff. Power up weapons and prepare to fight. And then we just straight away go like this, right? Because, I mean, chances of us avoiding any form of damage is pretty slim, so why not just try to end the fight as quickly as is humanly possible. We'll take a shot at the weapons, and this will stun everyone in here, so that's kind of ridiculous, but there we go, we're safe. And then we can end the fight, and everything will be hunky-dory. Could fire again, but it's not going to be necessary. There we go. And we immediately got a Rockman to join our boarding crew. The reconstructive teleporter healing up my crew that I just sent out. And now we have evasion as well. So we could go back, pick up the clone base straight away, but where would the fun be if we immediately destroyed the thing that makes this ship tick? Alright, so 2 NGs. If they're stupid enough to charge this thing up completely first, then we'll be in a good spot. But I think they always shoot the weapon first, aim straight away the first time, yeah. I don't know if that's always going to be like that, but yeah. They know their days are numbered. And they're acting accordingly. Alright, go help fix the breach. So no healing powers straight off the bat means you're probably going to be rotating your boarding crew quite a bit. I mean, if he gets injured and I never send him out to board, he's going to die. So fights are going fast enough so the artillery doesn't really kick in all that often. Sure. Okay. So there is oxygen on board, which means technically we could board. And it might be worth it to do so to take down the weapons. Alright. If you let it drag on long enough, that's gonna change. But for now, yeah, that's a nasty hit. Alright, you two go repair that. Ion stunner, auto fires there. Should not affect our crew in the slightest. Basic laser fire. There's a problem. We're safe now, so go repair that, go repair that. Cool. Alright, we can get our people back now, that's something at least. Yeah, you can come back now. Alright, everyone pick up a station. Oh, let's speed this up a little bit, huh? See, there's the... should be plenty of time to get your crew in one of those rooms. I mean, doors are going to be a problem, but... you won't be... Well, not every ship is going to have level 3 doors straight from the start. Because that would be weird. So you got level 2 doors to fend off borders early on, because I mean you can't heal on your own ship. And you got level 2 sensors because it makes sense for Medivac to be able to see where the friendly soldiers are. Yeah, you see the 2 ion damage. It was... First it didn't have ion damage, only said, yeah, well, it becomes a pretty useless artillery system pretty lately on. Could you give it something extra like ion damage? I did, then I set it to 1, which, knowing how... what am I trying to pull here? Knowing how great the odds are that... one of the healing bombs actually land in a room that has crew in it isn't all that big either. So anyway, let's get going here. We'll Ideally, I want the Mantis to fight or rock with a human. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We're probably going to be needing that artillery here then. Because we do not have a 4-room. How are we doing this? Out, out, in, no, out, in. No one's in shields, which means we will attack their weapons. Cool. Alright, so we're not able to win this fight. But we can move some crew around if we have to. And we'll definitely have to. That'll help. Out and in. Alright, let's see if we can just wait for artillery to fire now and see if we can use that to heal up our crew, huh? We got one in there. We got one in piloting. We got one in weapons as well. Let's just take the one in weapons. And we're good. There we go. Aha! Our auction is back online as well. Good. So that one good. Let's get shields ready to rock. We have no way of healing ourselves. We leave them alone. So far so good, right? Alright, we have nothing but 2 humans. That's gonna be a bad day for you. Should be able to win this. We can always move people around if we can't. We don't probably need our own weapons then. There's still a chance of us getting hit. Yep. Right, you two out, you two in. Ooh, crew is flowing in nicely to fill up a brilliant boarding party. We've got a Mantis. Mantis is probably plural. There's no need for you to be an artillery. You can be weapons, and you can stick where you are. No, you need to be on engines. What was I thinking? Cool. Got a Mantis, got a Rockman. Good stuff for a boarding party. Demand the surrender. Gotta love that 4-room teleporter. When you're pretty boned when you come across other ships, or when you get the bad luck of getting boarded every now and then. Federation contraband. We'll be able to sell that off at a good price, I would say. In the meantime, we'll continue jumping. It's going well. Can't complain. Speaking of said auto ships. Alright, so you won't be teleporting in. Which means it's weapons up, and means you and you. I can send out the Rockman, but that's not going to help all that much. We're going to take some damage here. I'm pleased with how that panned out. I was pretty sure I was going to hit weapons and take down the Ion instead. Might be that this one takes 2 power though, although I doubt it. Alright, so far so good. We'll make sure to take that down as well. Can I not auto-fire these both? I think they got the same charge time to them. Yeah, it looks... Ah, just in time. Because that thing was coming back online. And that would have been another missile hit. Now he's bringing up the missile launcher. What the hell? There's a good chance that the thing will hit us if it's a Lido. Yep. Wonder why he switched weapons there. Weird. Ah well. It happens, I guess. Well, only 4 more shots and we'll be done here. Just gotta make sure he's not making a run for it. And by a run, I mean blow himself up and cause a lot of damage to our own ship. Shouldn't be that hard, especially if you take down engines and piloting. Weapon missile launch? What the hell is that ship doing anyway? Alright, why don't you go help? That would open up some doors. Odd. Well, we won. Took a lot more damage than I thought I would, but other than that, we made it. Alright, you got one more jump, might as well go do the one that actually has a ship in it. Reject. And board. And we need all of our stuff online. Alright, well, the artillery might be an entirely different thing, but rock, I want to switch you two out. There we go. Shouldn't really have any issues. And we didn't. 6 fuel. Good haul. Everyone back to full. I should really send you out there at some point, but for now you're still on decent health. Yeah, sure. The longer we can go without running into central smog clouds. No. Lawless zone is piratey stuff. Alright, so this one has a medbay to it. Which means we need to power up our weapons, and if I'm not mistaken, this thing cannot pierce 2 weapon layers. We'll wait it. Okay, there's enemy SB, so we're not waiting on anything here. Let's just get the hell out of here. No! Stupid NG. Alright. So the SB is still going, and our teleporter is not ready yet. It's gonna be hurt. Yep, alright. Well, the ship is destroyed, and I thought that would have filled up our FTL drive. Apparently it does not. I'm not gonna spend time repairing here, and we are just gonna make ourselves scarce. Sure. Okay, that's all damage. Okay, so far it's not going too great again. Ugh, and then we come across one of these chumps again. Wonderful. That's a long hack, and that thing is apparently synced up completely. Alright. Well, you two go repair artillery in the meantime. Taking one weapon out will guarantee our safety, though. Okay. So we went from things that are going great to things that are going absolutely horrible. And that brings our weapons out of the sync I'd like them to be in. So auto fire goes off again. I mean, again, I can send in the Rockman, but... Alright, that's it. Yeah, see? Knew that wasn't a level 1. You're part of my boarding strategy. Oh, come on, stupid hack again. Let's have you repair that in the meantime. Alright, weapons are online. But we're waiting for the ion stunner. Ah, ionized some stuff. Alright, take that down. Alright, I don't think you're going to be able to repair double breaches. I'm going to have to start worrying about those engines and piloting pretty soon as well, I think. Ah, and there's the hack again. Alright. First shot will go out on the hack. Some more ion damage. Okay. Both weapons are back on, and their hack is back as well. Wonderful. Ugh. Yes, we know you were planning on blowing yourselves up. Saw it coming a mile away. We're just waiting for the hack to fire again. Although it seems like it's going to be ionized soon, so... We still got the shot off that we wanted. Yeah, ships are apparently an issue here, but it's just as well because of the fact that we have... He's hacking again? He can do that? Odd. Well, it's probably because we caused the ion damage ourselves on that one. Weapons are again fully up. Oh, man. What are we ionizing this time? Weapons, shields. And again, the hack. It is taking for bloody ever, man. I can't say I'm enjoying it. Jump imminent. Alright, that was something we would still be missing. Only need to do 2 more shots, but you know, the hack is... There it is. You know, I'm also doing this just for a grand total of, what, like 10 scrap. Weapons are back. That didn't even help. Come on. Ionize them weapons. There we go. Alright, we won. Only took 20 all damage or something. And we got 11 scrap. Give me some ships to board, man. Apparently, hopefully with less than... Should be fine, I think. Depends on what that bomb is. Can't really use my crew to take down fires and stuff like that for too long. We'll send out the Rockman to... Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Probably go fight in there. Oh, there goes the teleporter. Alright, so how is this set up? You out, you out. You in, you in. I mean, when the game wants you dead, it'll find a way. Nothing I can do. Oh, I can put up the engines, but I don't think those are gonna put up much of a fight. Jeez. Well, it's only gonna take 3 weeks for repairs. I mean, what are the odds, right? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 rooms. First ion bomb lands on shield. So that's less than a 5% chance of that happening. So hey, we're lucky, right? 5% chance that we nailed it. Well, they did, but you two can now see if you can repair this. You'll be boarding again soon enough anyway. Alright, everyone return. No store, that's promising. Not far from the beacon, cargo ship. Cool. Alright, there we go. Store. Could repair, but again, like I said, not. Sell the contraband, yeah. Sell the contraband. Another manti would be nifty. I'm usually not that big on buying crew, so hacking could help. Let's get hacking. We'll get some power as well. No stores. Let's repair a little bit then. It's cheap-ish. And it'll make me look like less of a dick when I end up dying, huh? Alright, so there's a dead end. That's brilliant. Can we get out of that? If I jump here, then I'll go to here. Yeah, maybe. It depends on where this thing gets taken over, and I'm pretty sure it's going to with my luck. Yep, that thing's gonna get taken over as well. No, we're actually fine, I think. Too bad we were jumping to a lot of empty space, but nothing can be done. Alright, come on the AI ship. It's an AI ship. God damn it, Bobby. I should probably try and hack it, but I can't be bothered. Oh yeah! System casing, system casing, system casing. Yeah, I forgot about that. My bad. Thought I would actually stand a chance here, but you know. I mean, once again, I can send out a border, but oh great, now it's cloaked. We did hit, but resist. Ah, man. I should hang just to get shit on less, and that's sad. Like, seriously. There we go. Finally. Getting something done. Jeez. Alright, see if we can stop it from cloaking, but again... There you go. Well, we're gonna have to do something. Let's get some people on weapons, actually. Should have done that a long time ago. I just can't hit the bugger anymore, huh? Well, that worked. Alright, 2 more shots and it's dead. Oh, with its evasion finally gone, it should help. Okay, almost done. Cool. So we're gonna need weapons sooner rather than later. Pretty sure we're gonna start running into ships with, yeah, exactly that. We're actually safe here. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. We can just board all of our people over and be fine. So the Mantis is going after the Rock, which is exactly what I wanted, and I'm assuming the Rock will try to take care of our Mantis, which he probably also will fail at miserably. Which means this is okay. Wonder if we can get another Mantis out of this. Nope. We got a leaking system repairer, which means he takes 2 power to power up. Which is kind of it. Okay. Carry on. Not in the ice ship. Wonderful. And we are once again in no danger whatsoever. I'm gonna heal these 2 up actually. So you go to there, you go to there, you go to here, you go to there. Doesn't matter if they get dinged up whilst fighting, they also get healed when they come back, so yeah. Cool. 6 fuel, 28 scrap, not a bad haul. Alright everyone, head back. See, you don't need no fancy schmancy teleporter, clone bay or med bay. Just a recon teleporter and you're all set. Again, still waiting on weapons to do its thing. Mantis, because he can give me another Mantis. Federation Medivac. I could try to hack the medbay and see what happens, but I don't think I'm gonna kill them that way. So let's actually get the charge missile up and we'll send a hack on shields. What is the range on this thing? Ooh, that's pretty nasty. But we're gonna have to do it at some point. Alright, let's hope for the best, right? They got a missile off. Also started a fire. Alright, let's see where their missile hits. It didn't. So he's not gonna be able to help with those, which means I should probably try and take down Wait. We're gonna do this a little bit different. You two out. You in. Give me a second. Alright. What the hell was I trying to pull here anyway? Why do I have that in? Oh yeah. I get the idea. Make sure they can't flee to the med bay because of the locked down doors on shields. Right. That almost makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? But if you want that to be pulled off, we're gonna have to let the mantis in. Come on, there you go. I just fired that. I wouldn't really want to do that. So those two are running, which I will not allow them to enter. And then I'll let the NG in and close the doors again. Yeah, there's no running there, chap. There we go, that worked. Alright. Brilliant. And then we leave. Like nothing ever happened. Yeah, this could kill a crew member, can it not? I don't know how, but I'm assuming it could. Scavenger fleet, Rich 52. I don't know what all that is. Scavenger fleet. Would make sense that it would be Lanius, but usually they're called like abandoned sectors or no man's land. And God fucking damn it, it's Lanius. Alright, so how are we gonna deal with a Lanius Scourge? We upgrade hacking. Why? Because. Alright, if you're still loyal, blah blah blah. There's a store. We kinda need a weapon here. Burst laser is a weapon. Is it a weapon we need? No. What else can we do? I mean, Lanius ain't bad, but God damn it. How much to get that thing online? 20, 40, 60. Can I even get to 60? I might be able to get to 60. Store, sell. Can't say I'm a big fan of the Burst Laser 3, but, you know, sometimes you just don't got an option. Come on, not Lanius, not Lanius, not Lanius. I'd say aye. With a big missile launcher. Which will probably take the chin once and then never see again. Oh, wait. System casing. You didn't forget about good old system casing, did you? No, of course you didn't. So we're gonna hack piloting, right? Well, we'll hack that, doesn't matter anyway. 30% evasion, straight from the start. Remembering this ship also loses its manning bonus for engines at that point, so he would have had 35 evasion. Wow. How long does this... He's probably going to get to cloak again before I even get the burst laser ready, so might as well let him cloak. Open. There he goes. Alright, let's see. What are we going to be able to do to their weapons? I don't know, man. Okay. get to there, get to there. I don't think I'm gonna get the effect I want here. Indeed, I didn't. Wow, this is just straight up BS right there. Missile launcher is still active. And now I have to shoot at this first. And he'll probably get the cloak. Oh man, this is getting more horrible by the second. Oh, you only take 3. Oh yeah, we're playing Captain's Edition here, right? Well, here comes another missile, so prepare your buttocks. Should probably go repair doors first. Well, he's out of missiles, and I'm out of weapons, so that's just as bad, really. Man, you think you got a good thing going, and the game starts throwing in stuff at you that you can't really counter all too well. Oh well, that's just the way the game works, right? Okay, good. Right. Then you get a store, which will probably have a lot better weapons to it. It's Lanius. It's Lanius. It's Lanius. 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 We are in danger of thinking that's not a flag 1 but a flag 2. So we're sending out a hack on engines. Why engines? Well, why not? Gotta hack something. Just to make sure I ain't missing anything here. Oh boy. Might have been a waste of the hack part, but we made it out safely, and that's kind of something in and of itself. Are we going to that store? Yeah, because we're probably gonna. Oh, come on. Do you really have to hack? You really have to ionize our engines? Now we're just prolonging the inevitable, you know? Weapons are down for quite a while, but we're going to a store anyway, so. Oh no, there's a chance we will end up fighting a ship there. And go. Alright, store, what do you got for us? Bardish. Huh. I like the Bardish. It's kind of like the mini beam. Suppose if I get this, I can use basic ion and Bardish. It'll probably be better. We'll keep you in stock. 16 seconds ain't all that bad, but it's not the greatest either. Man, you spend a lot of stuff. A lot of scrap just repairing our damn ship, and that's never a sign of having a good run on your hands. Oh well. Alright, so now we got intruders on board, which is kind of an issue with this ship, because like I said, we can't heal. On the fly. I have to vent half the ship just to get a engine. We don't really have all that much in engines. Is this gonna vent out quick enough for engines not to be completely destroyed? No, of course not. What were you thinking, you idiot? Is this gonna help? No, I don't think it. It does. Okay, close. Now they all want to go bang on the same door, and that's par for the course, really. Oh man, health is dropping at a... This is not the normal speed for suffocation damage, okay? I suppose we can now all agree on that. Is there any way I could split these dudes up? Not until they decide to want to break into a room. Don't get my teleporter. I need my teleporter. Not right now, but it's once again damage. Teleporter's gone. Alright. Close the door. Now we split them up a little bit, which should at least slow them down a little bit. Oh, man. Don't mind me, just running circles. Don't go for doors. Okay. Man. Ugh, they're only at 71. Let's just see if we can beat the snot out of him. This is getting ridiculous, man. Probably don't want to do it in a room that's running out of air. It'll be fine. You probably won't, so I'm gonna switch. Well, that was stupendously annoying. If we now get a bomb drop in our teleporter, we'll probably use 3 people. That'll be great, huh? Allies providing ASB support. I kinda don't want that, but what can I do? How do I even power up all my stuff? We depower engines. And we send everyone in here. I will then set the Mantis to go take care of Clone Bay. Wait, what? Oh, that was a small bomb. Okay, so now we're just screwed because the artillery will wreck us up like tissue paper. Unless we hack, which will probably be too late for. No, not yet. What? One of my dudes died? How's that? How did that happen? Oh, great. Now they're starting to do that. Okay. Well, we lost our engine dude again then. And we will still take damage from the... Yeah, okay. Continue. Oh, he's gonna die too now, because he's gonna be stunned for 5 weeks. No, he's okay. Alright, get out. Man. This really isn't going very well. Wait, that thing's firing at me now? That seems ridiculous, right? Alright, so... You are gonna be new engine dude. We'll save this so I can remember that. Actually, you here, save. And then the 3 of you can go repair. Because fighting a ship like this means we need that. So this will be our setup. Aha. Right, we got ourselves a boarding party then. 2 rock, 2 manti. It's not the greatest in the world, but god damn it, it is potent. We'll send you in once so you're healed up though. We're not even making it to the exit. That's on my... That's on me. That's on me. Nothing... Oh. There we go again. Okay. No. Actually, we're gonna make it out just in time, it seems. Cool. Mind control. We can't really do anything to you unless we hack their mind control. Okay. We had to do it. Because we would have been in a whole world of annoyance if we hadn't. 6 fuel ain't bad, but we're not really lacking when it comes down to fuel at the moment. Doesn't happen all that often. Remember, we did have 30 at some point. Now we're already down to 14. You'd think supplies like that would last a little longer, but they don't. They don't. There we go. And indeed, out of here just in the nick of time. Massive space station, caches, yeah. Cool. Move to home volume 5 something something. Yeah, we'll use some fuel. Socialize with... anything nearby? Yeah, but that's going to be for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. If you should support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. I will add the link to this one when it goes up. Shouldn't be a problem. Should be immediately available. Remember, ship will look a little bit different because I'm really annoyed by the floor thing not syncing up, and descriptions will change. There will be a nice little story to read on the FTL forums about this ship. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.